Please be seated. Today's opening ceremony will be presented by Don Baham, Humanist Minister from Beaverton, a guest of Representative Carolyn Tomei.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning over here too. Thank you for inviting me to address you again. At this time in my life, I find myself dwelling more on what the terms friend and friendship mean to me. Now I'd like to list my 5 different considerations of human-to-human relationships. Number 1, strangers. 2, acquaintances. 3, friends, good friends. And last, precious, loving friends. Strangers are fellow human beings with whom I've had minimal personal contact. Acquaintances are those with whom I've spent some time, typically in the course of normal social gatherings. Friends are those with whom I've established a degree of mutual appreciation in sharing our everyday living experiences. And good friends are those with whom I spend much of my free time because of the level of emotional satisfaction that it brings and with whom I feel a deep sense of trust. Precious, loving friends are those with whom I have an even greater sense of trust and love because the level of emotional satisfaction produced is beyond linguistic characterization. So, in considering the quality of my present-day human-to-human relationships, I'm satisfied with the extent of my association with strangers and acquaintances. I'm more satisfied with the extent of my association with friends and good friends, though I'd like to increase the level of these associations, particularly with good friends. While feeling satisfied with my association with precious, loving friends, in my life today, I am in the process of increasing their numbers and frequency. In closing, I ask if it might be useful for you to look at your own human-to-human relationships with the possible goal of increasing the numbers and frequency of certain ones. Again, thank you so much for inviting me here today, and I love you and appreciate you for the work you're doing for us. Thank you.
Courtesies. Representative Tomei.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Colleagues, I'm so pleased to introduce to you Dr. Don Baham. Dr. Baham is a humanist minister, a philosopher, a poet, an Army veteran, model, actor, and retired clinical psychologist. Don was born in New Orleans and currently lives in Beaverton and is represented by Representative Reed. Friendly Don, as he is known, devotes much of his time to producing and hosting a public access television talk show in the metropolitan area. His show, Conversations with Dr. Don, covers a wide range of topics and features interviews with many interesting and influential people from around the community. Don is committed to advocating for social responsibility, as exemplified by his personal philosophy of what he calls living lovingly. His skillfully crafted essays and poetry convey this message beautifully. Welcome back to your capital, Dr. Don, and thank you for your inspirational words again today. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Representative. Don, thank you for being